football, and Fabio Capello remains unbeaten as the coach of Russia as the national side kicked off 2013 with a comfortable 2-0 friendly win over Iceland in Marbella. Konstantin Potapov reports from the Spanish resort.
Many wealthy Russians have a second home in the luxurious Spanish city of Marbella, including Russian national coach Fabio Capello, who called the country's top players together to come to the resort for a 4-day training camp ahead of their first match of the year against Iceland.
In December, I asked the Premier League coaches to let their players join the national team 2 days earlier. But Dinamo followed FIFA rules and decided to let their players go only 2 days before the game. The law is on their side. I thought they would make an exception for the sake of the national team. However, my attitude to the players stayed the same.
This didn't seem to affect the climate inside the team. While outside, it was 17 degrees, as the team trained thoroughly under the gaze of the 66-year-old Italian. Capello came into this game unbeaten in 6 games in charge of Russia and was a source of inspiration to debutant and midfielder Oleg Shatov.
I'm really glad to be here. Every training session we work with the ball, which is good. They say Capello is a strict coach, but I haven't seen that so far. He seems to be a bit more emotional than Angie's coach Goose Hitting, but he hides it.
Capello aims to lead Russia to their first World Cup final since 2002 and currently top qualifying Group F with 4 wins from 4. Next month they face a crucial match against Northern Ireland in Belfast. And Iceland, who are ranked 89th in the world, were chosen with this in mind, as both sides rely on high balls into the box and counter-attacks. Tickets at a bargain price of €5 drew a crowd of Russians and locals to the municipal stadium, where Russia kicked off using Yuri Zhirkov and Vladimir Bystrov on the flanks, but didn't mount a dangerous attack until the 43rd minute, when the Zenit trio of Bystrov, Viktor Fayzulin and finally Roman Shirokov combined to break the deadlock. Then, for the second half, Capello made a host of changes, and Russia took possession, adding a second after 66 minutes. A superb Shirokov pass found Shatov, who fired in a wonder strike, the 22-year-old midfielder becoming the second player in a row to score on his debut, after Angie teammate Fyodor Smolov against the US last November. But 2-0 was how it finished in Marbella, though Capello knows Northern Ireland might be a harder nut to crack.
The players have just restarted training and their fitness levels are around 70%. It was an important test for us. Iceland made us work hard, but I'm satisfied with the players and the way they moved. And I'm glad we avoided any injuries during this training camp and the match itself.
So, after beating Iceland, Russia stretched their unbeaten run under Fabio Capello to 7 straight games and had a good warm-up ahead of a pivotal qualifier against Northern Ireland in Belfast on March the 22nd. Konstantin Potapov, RT, Marbella, Spain.